Hi guys, welcome to my channel Tarot Tree Trunk, and I'm here with a brand new pick a card reading. And the topic for today is for those of you who are undergoing a separation with your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever your situation is, or it could also be an ex. All right, in this case it could be that you have separated, but you sort of want to know if you would get back together, because this is only for those of you who have been in a very meaningful relationship, even if it's been short term, but somehow you feel that you could have done better with this person if given a chance, but things clearly did not go too well, hence the breakup. So what we're going to do is that we're going to see the current situation, as in what led to the breakup and why they moved away from you. It could be whoever your partner is, a male or a female, and the next three cards would be if they're coming back to you. We also have some romance angel messages, and we have the angel answers message for you, guidance for you to see how to go about it. So we have three piles here. That's batch 1, batch 2, and batch 3. So whichever you resonate with, please pick the choice of the number. It could either be the number, or it could just be in the timestamps which will be given in the comment section. You can just add up the numbers of the timestamp given, and if that the total that adds up to the numbers, the time, if it resonates with you, then you can pick that. All right, so very quickly, batch 1, batch 2, batch 3. This is to see what led to your breakup, why did your partner leave, and if they'll come back to you. All right, so without further delay, let's start with batch 1. All right, batch 1, those of you who picked the first batch, hello, welcome to your reading, and fingers crossed, let's hope for the best. But before we start, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys, and support the channel, because that's the only way to grow. And also do let me know if there is any particular topic that you would want me to do a reading on. Either pick a card, or it could be zodiac specific readings. All right, great. So we're going to see these messages later. This is your angel answers, which again we'll dive into later. Let's see now why did they walk away from you? Why did your partner walk away from you? So we have the three of wands in reverse. I don't do reversals, but this came in a reverse. It just fell out like that, and it totally sort of makes sense, considering the fact that we are talking about your exes, if they'll return and why they left. These are the this particular tarot deck is, by the way, the Illuminati tarot deck, which I think is very pretty and very beautiful. The King of Pentacles. So maybe batch 1, maybe your partner is a very strong earth sign. 9 of Swords. Okay, so your partner, the reason why they walked away from this relationship, or why they broke up with you, is they were just not seeing this go anywhere. Like, it's because with the three of wands upright is basically this guy is waiting for his ships to come in. So it's about looking forward to something, but if it's in reverse, it means disappointment. It means something that has come to an end, something that they're not looking forward to anymore. So there was something they were not looking forward to. Now with the King of Pentacles, maybe they were looking for stability in the relationship, and they were not finding that, which was giving them insomnia and sleepless nights, and they were worrying about it. They were depressed about it. Maybe there were fights, although I don't see fights here. But there's also the Three of Wands, which means that maybe for some of you who have picked this batch, you were in a third party situation. You put your partner in a third party situation. Because the question is that why they walked off from you. So there's a very high chance that they probably felt that you are seeing somebody else, and hence they couldn't see this go anywhere. They were not seeing this relationship go any further. All right, they had kind of lost any sort of expectations from you, and like I said, that he or she could be a very strong earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. But yeah, they were just not happy, and so they left. Now, going to, will they come back to you? Death. Death is a change. It's transformation. Completion of the Chariot. And the Prince of Pentacles. Again, yeah, so they will come back to you. Batch 1. Congratulations. Maybe this was some sort of misunderstanding between the two of you. This could be possible. Alright. For some of you, this could be possible that the Three of Wands in reverse was maybe somebody tried to play dirty in your relationship. Maybe that's why the Three of Wands, because there was an involvement of a third person who was probably just trying to break you up. Hey, such things happen. They do. As filmy and made up it seems, but yes, people do that for their own selfish needs. And maybe they couldn't see, maybe you thought that they were they were favoring another person, and they were trying to explain it to you that was not the case, and that they are not seeing anybody else and it's just you. But maybe you were not ready to accept, and hence they didn't see this going anywhere without any trust and faith, which was causing them a lot of worrying, depression, sleepless nights. So, and like I said, this person has it's a very high probability that this person is an earth sign, or maybe you're an earth sign, but since this is about them, I'm going to stick with them being an earth sign. Alright, but now when we talk about them coming back, yes, because there is going to be some sort of a change. Now if you ask me when, again, I usually don't do timelines, but if you're just going to go by the textbook meaning of the timelines by these particular cards, also guys, these are two major arcana cards, which is beautiful, which means that this will happen. This is meant to be. There are no two ways about it. So you might see a change. It'll be very slow and steady. This is not a person who just jumps into things and does things. Alright, because you have the King of Pentacles, who's again a very steady guy, a very stable person. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which means that he or she's moving at snail's pace towards you. But they are, because maybe the sleepless nights are happening because they are away from you, they miss you. You have the Death. So this could be between November to October to November. So the Scorpion time. Mid-October to the first half of November is when I see them coming back, or you can just take complete November if you want. If it doesn't happen this year, then I definitely feel that, because again, it's a very slow paced. Prince of Pentacles is basically the Knight of Pentacles, which means that he's going at a snail's pace. He or she's taking their own sweet time to come to you, because they're hurt, because they're trying to figure out, they want to be sure about this. And I think they are sure about you, and hence they're moving slowly because of everything that has happened in the past. The Chariot would mean that maybe sometime next year, between June to July, second half of June to the first half of July is when I see them coming towards you. And they will, because the moment this sort of, when they make up their mind, while they're contemplating to come towards you, they will pick up pace when they're sure about it. But it's happening. Batch 1, nothing to worry about. Alright, so this is the everyday tarot deck that I'm using for. This is just like a final verdict to see what needs to be worked on in this relationship from your side. To give you sort of a guidance as to what to do and how to. 6 of Pentacles. So again, I think you both are earth signs. Could be. 6 of Pentacles is basically about balance. There has been an imbalance in the past. So this card is telling you, this card is advising you, Batch 1, to strike a balance. Please strike a balance between whatever it is, whether it is work and your personal relationship, or whether it is work and your family, your extended family. Because somewhere there's always this third party kind of a scene that has been hindering you. Also, this third party, when I talk about third party, doesn't necessarily mean that it's a person who has a vested interest. It could be a family member. It's not always romantic. It could be a family member. It could be a mother or a father who are interrupting, who are creating troubles. For some of you, maybe you're married. Like I said, because this is also for people who are going through a separation, who are married and who are going through a separation. So they kind of are your ex right now. Or this just could be a very serious relationship, but sometimes family does interfere in relationships, because mothers tend to be a little controlling towards their sons. Or like I said, it could be a family member, or it could be that this person is a workaholic. This person, kind of, you could be a workaholic, or they could be a workaholic, and that created a lot of trouble in your love life. But that's what the 6 of Pentacles says, that you need to strike a balance. Both of you need to strike a balance. So please remember this. And when they do come back, you need to tell them this. Maybe not the tarot bit, because not everybody believes in it. But you need to tell them that we both need to strike a balance, and we both need to trust each other and respect one another. And the give and take has to be mutual. The give and take has to be on an equal ground. Alright, so that is your final verdict for this reading. Now let's see that what do your romance angels have got to say. Reconciliation. I told you, there's no way that this is not happening. By the way, I did not see these cards. They just flipped. I shuffled in your name and it just flipped. Alright, so it says someone from your past is returning to your life. For sure. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Like I said, guys, that maybe you have people in your life who are controlling your life. They're controlling your love life too, and that has caused this rift. That has caused your partner to go away from you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So if it's a family situation, please ask. You're most welcome. You've been guided to ask your friends, all right, or whomever you would want to take help from. Maybe you need to go to a relationship counselor. Do it, all right? Or you need counseling, that you need that sort of confidence to get out of this rut of, always doing things according to others' whims and fantasies and, wishes. Perfect timing. So the reconciliation will happen in perfect timing. So this time apart, basically, batch 1 was, I think this was just something that was meant to be, because sometimes, you know, what happens in relationships is that you're meant to be together, but then there's just so much of chaos in your life created by both of you, or either one of you, or by a third party. Irrespective, if there's a lot of chaos, then you people need, you know, the universe kind of sort of automatically pulls you apart to sort out yourselves individually, and then you come back when the universe knows that the timing is right. You both will be brought back together, never before that. But be, you know, rest assured that you will come back together, and this is actually a very beautiful reading, so I'm very happy for you guys. This was your reading, batch 1. Thank you so much. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and please do comment. Let me know if you would want to share, if this resonated with you and you don't want to share it, it's too personal, you know, in the comment section you can always email me, or you can get in touch with me on my Instagram handle, which is Tarot Tree Trunk. All right, great. Thank you so much, guys. Wish you all the very best. Be patient and work on yourself. Talk to your friends. Free yourself, you know, just from whatever that control issues you have in life. That is people controlling you, not that you have controlling issues. All right, great. So batch 1, take care. See you moving on to Pirate. Bye. Hi batch 2, if you've selected this particular pile, then this is your reading about your ex. It could be you're married to this person and you're going through a separation period, or it could just be a girlfriend boyfriend misunderstandings. You broke up, but you would like to know if they're going to come back. Okay, so we're going to dwell into why they walked away from the relationship, what the problem was, and just by that you would know if this would resonate with you or not, right? Secondly, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, guys. All right, your encouragement is much appreciated. Great. So these are some of your romance angel messages that we'll look into later. This is your angel answer guidance. Okay, so batch 2, why did they walk away from you? 5 of Cups. They were crying over spilt milk. They were still stuck in the past. King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Your partner could be one of those air signs, or it could be you, but I feel it's them. And 10 of Wands. They're burdened. Okay, so your partner, the reason for them to walk away was, for those of you who are going through a separation, in the sense, you know, this is a marriage separation, or this is just like, or even if it's just an ex where you were dating, you were in a relationship, I think this person tends to dwell in their past, and they have been carrying the burden from their past with them, because we have the 10 of Wands. They feel very burdened. This person, see, your person is firstly a very cerebral kind of a partner. This is not they are emotional, they don't show it. All their problems, all their issues in life, all their responsibilities in life, they're not somebody who is very vocal about it. They're very good at fighting. They're very good with their words in terms of you know, they'll give you a good fight at any given point in time, but they don't express themselves when it comes to their personal things. And I do feel that somewhere, something in the past that has happened, either it could be between you and them, or this could be a past relationship which they have not been able to come out of. They have not healed from their past. So like I said, that for some of you, if this is a marriage partner, then this is just something that must have happened between the two of you and they can't get over it. Maybe something that you did or you said and they were really hurt. And like you can see, this person is crying over these 3 spilled cups, but he's not seeing that he has 2 more left behind him. He's only seeing his cup is half empty. He's not seeing it's half full. That's their energy. That's been their energy. And also 10 of Wands, they just felt very burdened in this relationship, or they just felt burdened in general, or it was the burden of the past that was heavy on them. It was heavy on their shoulders, and they had to leave. They had to probably take a break. Maybe this is just a break. I don't think this is them just being burnt out, I hope they come back. This doesn't seem like they won't, even though 10 is an ending. At some point they could have felt that this relationship is a burden on them because they can't get over their past, and it has nothing to do with you. For some of you it could be that you're the reason. So now, to see if they will come back, you have the moon. So the moon doesn't really give any clarity, and the moon is also like a very watery energy, and if you keep it under the 5 of Cups, it means that they're still stuck in the past. So it's basically an unknown energy. The wheel, interesting. And the Prince of Wands. Yeah, okay, so this had to happen, batch 2, for those of you who chose this batch. Whatever has caused, I have given a very general idea of what went wrong between you and your partner, and hence if that storyline kind of resonates with you, then this is your reading. If not, you can choose between the other two. This person is in the dark. The problem with them is that, like I said, that they're still stuck in the past, and they can't see, they don't see that the diamond that they have in front of them, which is you are that diamond. They can't see the value of you right now because they're very stuck in the past. But the good news is, with the Wheel of Fortune, basically, if right now things are sinking, the wheel is moving downwards, it means it will move upwards, because you have a very passionate, fiery, forward-moving energy in the Prince of Wands, which means that when they come out of this confusion, when they come out of this melancholic, depressed, I think they're just depressed. That's the problem. I don't think in this battle that the problem is you. The problem is them. It's in their head. With the King of Swords, even if this person is not an air energy, like I said, it's just that they're in over their head. They're an overthinker, which has caused them to get into this really horrible, depressive mode, and that's why they have sort of taken a break, because they need to get a hold of themselves in order to move forward in this relationship, and they will find their bearings, because when they do, that's when that's why the Wheel of Fortune is basically when something suddenly starts moving in your favor. So things will start moving in your relationship's favor, and the Prince of Wands is basically this energy, this fiery, passionate, loving, raring to go energy is going to enter your life, which means they will come back for sure. It's very strange. The first batch, there was the Prince of Pentacles, which is a very slow moving energy, but anyway, it's an energy walking in. It's a night energy. Even this is a night energy. So yeah, they will come back, not to worry. So this is, by the way, this is the Illuminati tarot deck, for those of you who are wondering, or if you would just want to know. I really love the artwork, and this is the Everyday Witches Tarot. This is basically going to tell you what is the message for this relationship when they do come back to you, how to work it out. Knight of Cups, beautiful. Knight of Cups is, again, in a way, it is, them coming towards you with their cup of love. This is literally like the proposal card. This is the card where somebody comes and offers you his or her cup of love. By the way, this is not gender specific, guys. If you're a woman, then this is for your man. If you're a man, this is, just take it as it resonates. It's a woman, or if you're into the same gender, however it is, take it just as it suits you. So the Knight of Cups, basically, since this is the message of how to work out your relationship when they come back, is with a lot of love, with a lot of understanding, with a lot of be kind to them when they come back, because this is actually somebody this partner of yours is emotionally very vulnerable. So treat them with a lot of love and care and affection. Don't pounce on them immediately when they come back to you, because they're coming back to you with a lot of love and passion, and they have taken this time off to work on themselves so that they can give you a better life and a better future together, because they understand that you don't deserve this nonsense. The way they are right now, you don't deserve it. You deserve their best, and they're trying to give you your best, and they will when they're ready, when they have healed and rejuvenated. So just give them a lot of love and affection. And even if you want to know what happened, प्यार से समझा, मतलब ask them with a lot of love. All right, don't pounce on them and don't be rude and don't be sarcastic, is what I'm saying. But there's definitely a lot of love that I see coming in for you when this person comes back to you. All right, great. So let's see, what do your romance angels have to say? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe, for some of you, this also could be a reason. Something, this is not literally religious, but spiritually your paths right now are different, and that's why you've separated for a while. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So for those of you who are trying your level best to get your partner back, you're trying to call them, you're trying to talk to them, maybe they're like incommunicado, they don't want to talk, they don't want to be in touch, then just let it be, let them be, let it go. Don't try to control the situation. All right, this King of Swords could also be you, because King of Swords is an energy of being very controlling. So maybe they felt that you were very controlling, and they felt that they felt burdened because you were very controlling about certain things, and because they are a very, very sort of sensitive soul. The Five of Cups energy talks about them being very stuck, and it's like that pity party, victim mentality sort of a person. So you need to deal with them with a lot of love. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, just stay positive. For those of you who have lost all hopes on this, please don't, but leave trying to contact them. Leave the control. Because guys, when somebody leaves, let them go. If they have to come back, they'll come back on their own. You don't have to do anything. And if they don't come back, believe me, it's a blessing, which means that there's something better for you. All right, and they are just not at the same vibrational level that you are. A year from now, this is interesting. So for some of you, this could take a year, guys. For some of you, this person might take a year, which sort of makes sense, because this person has a lot to work on. With this moon energy, they do have a lot to work on. And a year from now, they will be in a different place. They will be in a more stable and giving place for you, right? All right, batch 2, this was your reading. I hope this resonated with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. It is quite a positive reading, and I'm really happy. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, lots and lots of love to all of you. May you heal all your issues in the meantime while they're getting ready for you. All right, so take care, be happy, be safe, God bless. I'll see you in my next reading, and moving on to batch 3. Hi batch 3, if you selected this particular batch, this pile, then this is your reading. The first set of cards that I'll be pulling out will basically be giving you sort of an idea of why your partner left you. Okay, that sounded rude. I mean, why they walked away and why the separation happened. So if that resonates with you, then this is your reading. If not, then you might want to check the other 2 piles, batches. All right, so these are your romance angel cards. This is going to be another message, angel answers, to sort of give you an idea of what to do, how to go about it. it's guidance, and this also is a sort of a message for you. Once I'm done with the reading, I'm going to pull this card out and see that what you need to do in order to make it work, or how to go about this relationship and how to deal with it, whatever the outcome may be. All right, so this could either be, if the person is coming back to you, then how to deal with it, or if the outcome is negative and where you need to move on, what you need to do. All right. Or just what to do in the current situation, what's happening. The tarot decks that I'm using, this is the Illuminati tarot deck, and this one is the Everyday Witches tarot. Also, before I start, guys, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Alright, why did your partner walk away? What was the reason for the breakup? We have Strength, 5 of Wands, a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting. Ten of Swords. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of fighting, losing patience. Although this is coming the upright, I feel that they're very patient. They could be a Leo for some of you. Yeah, there's a very strong air and fire energy here. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, this we're going to see later. So the first 3 cards is basically why didn't this relationship work, or why has there been a dip and this little lull in your relationship. Is I think there's just been a lot of bickering between the two of you, lot of fighting, lot of differences of opinion. And the problem over here is that if you're dealing with somebody who is either an air sign or a fire sign, these particular signs, if you just look at them in general, they tend to be very sensitive. Alright, because they're also a little too controlling, and when things don't go their way, they don't want to work on the relationship. That doesn't mean that water signs and earth signs are great, but if you just kind of overall look at all these zodiacs, these particular elements, these zodiacs that come under these 2 elements are a little egotistical in nature, because we have the Strength card here. All right, I think there's been a lack of patience here. I do believe that there's been a lack of patience. And then there's the 5 of Wands, and then there's the energy of being absolutely down and hurt. For what? I don't understand. They feel that you backstabbed them. They've been very, very hurt about something. Your partner could also be a drama queen, whether it's a man or a woman. Even men are drama queens. They're quite dramatic. They could be quite dramatic in relationships. Or this could be that they probably just felt that you're not giving them the kind of respect they need, and they feel that you're too flirty with like other people, or maybe you felt that they're flirty with other people, and there are lots of people. This person, your partner, has a very dynamic personality, or it could be you who has a very dynamic personality, a very attractive personality, and people tend to get attracted towards the 2 of you, whatever the case may be. And maybe that's what caused a lot of fighting, a lot of bickering, a lot of unrest in the relationship, which finally ended up in one of you or both of you being really hurt, like feeling backstabbed, feeling completely defeated. All right, and hence that's why the relationship just sort of it died. 10 of Swords is death. Now, will they come back to you? 8 of Cups. This is the energy of walking out, walking away. The High Priestess and the Hierophant. They will come back to you, but I feel that they are not all that mature and sensible enough to understand what really happened. They will, because you see they're walking away and they're getting into this high priestess energy, which means that there'll be some sort of growth in them spiritually, intuitively. There's going to be a growth in them. But it's going to take time, because they're walking away. They're very hurt and they're walking away. But the Five of Wands, even I keep saying bickering because this is not really a absolute hurting each other sort of a fight. This is more like bickering happens with everybody, but you don't walk away just because you bicker a lot. But this person being a little immature and being a little, like I said, dramatic. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling that either one of you are dramatic. And or this could also be, guys, that you might have walked away from this relationship, and maybe these are your energies and you are walking away from them, and you didn't want this relationship. It doesn't always necessarily mean that your partner walked away and it's because of them the breakup happened. No, this could also be you. But you will, if you're a woman, you are going to gain a lot of wisdom through meditation, through spirituality, through your inner essence, your inner being. All right, and when that happens, maybe then maybe this union will happen, and it'll happen in a very big way, in the sense that the Hierophant normally talks about marriages, the priest presiding over marriage, or a permanent union, a very strong bond. And these are two major arcana, so this is meant to be and this will happen. Let's see what your final message is. The Hanged Man. Ew. So the Hanged Man is not really saying anything. I think the Hanged Man is just telling you need to wait. You and your partner, both of you, need to wait this out. This is also an energy of being in a meditative state, sorting out your head, getting your act together. Like I said, that this has just been a very immature relationship. I think both of you need to walk away from each other, grow up, mentally, emotionally, spiritually grow up, then come back and then get into this union. That's what I see here. But yes, this will happen. It'll take time. This will take time for sure. Alright. Okay, let's see from your romance angels messages what you have. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Well, it's already happened, and that's why you have the Hanged Man here. 8 of Cups. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So maybe you left this partnership, guys. Maybe it was you. Those of you, you viewers who are watching this, you walked away. This is your energy walking away. You felt betrayed. You felt down and out and hurt completely. I don't know for what your reason was. You deserve love. You are lovable. And you feel like, they didn't love you enough. But I don't think that is the case. I feel that, once you walk out of this relationship, you will realize that there was a lot that you didn't understand, and maybe you overreacted to certain things and you shouldn't have. For some of you, that is possible. Okay, let's see what does your angel answers have to say. Not the right time. Not the right time. That's right. It is not the right time. But the time will come. And it's way into the future, because I can't really predict. There is absolutely nothing, no cards over here that is sort of even giving me a timeline. There is no timeline. Hangman has no timeline. But if we have to talk about the Hierophant, then it is sometime during the Taurus season. So that is April to May. Which year, I don't know. Obviously not this year, so it could be next year, or it could take more than a year. But not the right time, which means that you and your partner need a lot of growing up to do, guys. Alright, that's what this is saying. And that's why, your energy is also the same. You have the Hangman, you have separation, but it also says give your relationship a chance, which means go away from each other, go your separate ways, do whatever inner work you need to do, grow spiritually, grow emotionally, grow, because when that emotional and spiritual growth happens, mental growth happens on its own. All right, so it's actually not a bad reading. It's just that there's a lot of inner work to be done on your part and your partner's part. All right, batch 3. So this was your reading. I hope this resonated with you, and I hope you kind of got some clarity about it and you understood what to do and what not to do. All right, time is the essence of everything. Nothing happens before time. And this says, not the right time right now for both of you to get together. Like I said, that this is a very juvenile and immature energy coming up. So you need a lot of growing up to do. All right, and then you will get together, where I feel this is going to be a very permanent union, like a marriage. And for those of you who have separated and this is like a marriage, maybe you should just carry on with the separation and not really divorce. Don't go for a divorce, just stay separated, work on yourselves, and then get back together. All right, and for those of you who are married, maybe this could be, families kind of creating trouble, and that was the reason you felt very hurt and betrayed. Yeah, for the ones who are married, I do feel that, you were persevering, you were being patient, but the family was very difficult, and maybe your partner needs to understand that. And when you walk away from them and when you come into your own, which is the high priestess energy, and they will see you and they'll be so attracted to you, because the high priestess energy is an energy where people do get attracted to her, because she's full of knowledge, she's full of wisdom, and she's full of lure, and she's so full of mystery. Right, great. So yeah, batch 3, thank you so much, and God help you, God bless you, God be with you, and I hope you are blessed with all the strength and the wisdom that you need to go through this in this lifetime. All right, thank you so much. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I would love to hear from you guys. So if you don't want to probably talk about it in the comment section below, then you can always just drop in an email. The details will be given in the description box, and or you can just ping me, DM me on Instagram. My handle is Tarot Tree Trunk, so you're most welcome to do either one of those. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye.